heart of gold, but ready to fight. Standing tall, doing what's right. Shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom running deep taught me promises I gotta keep. Breaking chains, leaving pain behind. Calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawn trooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around. Justice stands on solid ground. One last chance to make it right, or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark, where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawn trooper rides again. In the dark, where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawn trooper rides again.
Warning: the following video contains strong language, which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Thank you for your attention. And a jolly good evening to you, everybody. I hope everyone is doing fine and you can hear me. Let me just make sure that I'm unmuted. First of all, let's go and say hello to everyone, shall we? So first of all, Heidi, hi, how you doing? Joan, hi, how are you? Amago, my darling, hi. Then we've got Faith Says It All, hi. Nick D, greetings and salutations. Reese Lady, you jock twat, What are you doing here? I'm only joking. Hi there, sweetheart. Good to see you. Who else have we got? Sandy Lou. Hi, Sandy Lou. Are you from The Who? No, I'm only joking. Paul, how you doing, Paul? Good to see you. Tammy, good to see you too. And who else? And Deborah Nielsen. Hello, everybody. First of all, Merry Christmas, everyone. We're coming up next couple of days. Well, we've got a few days to go before we've got Christmas. And basically, this is the first start of just a chill out, just hang out, talk amongst yourselves. You don't always have to talk to me. You don't have to always address me. Right? This is for you. It's just to hang out. Right? And we're going to do this for the next couple of days. I've been keeping myself to myself for the last couple of days because, obviously we all go through some things and, it's been a year now. So I just thought it's just one of those things. Talk for yourself there, Paul. And I hope that you can hear the music in the background. I do hope. And just so you know, this music is copyright free. And so, yeah, enjoy. Anyway, how is everyone? Has everyone got their lights up? Has everyone got everything sorted, presents wrapped and everything? Listen, guys, all right, for the next couple of days, I doubt very much we're going to talk about anything that we've discussed over the year. And if it does, it's just going to be a passing comment. So, like I said, chill out, relax, and feel free to just chill. Because like I promised you, I'm going to open my door to everybody who needs. Oh, there you go. Sorry about that. Living with life, Sarah, my darling. Merry Christmas, and good to see you. And today I want can any Amago, if you can, I would be very grateful if you can post the links to Misha Lady, Living with Life, and anyone who comes in who has a YouTube channel, just to spread the love. But yeah, there you go. So this, like I said, we're going to do, but there's going to be Christmas Eve. I'm going to be doing a members only, and that is basically for you guys just to come in and chill out. And then after that, members only, we're going to then roll it into open up to public. So basically, the members have the opportunity to, have some privacy, right? And there's a couple of changes that are going to happen in the new year, and that comes in regards of streaming. But I'll give you that little surprise at the beginning of the new year. But yeah, it's been one of those. Well, I mean, this type of season is always. How can I? It affects people. So here you are. I've opened my doors. You're welcome to come in. You can talk amongst yourself. You're not alone. Right? You've got friends, community. You've got people you've met. Okay. So you can chill out. And you're welcome. You don't have to thank me. I understand. Joy to the world. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Batman smells and haven. Yeah. Do you know, I am looking forward to the new year because I've got so much planned. Oh boy. And you're going to find that out in the members only. I have got so much planned. And it's going to be enjoyable for everybody. Well, for anyone who wants to stick around. But we all know that certain things are coming to a close. Michelle, are you ill again? What do you think? Do me a favor. Tell me right now. Press 1 if you want me to put chat on the screen. And press 2 if not. Boom, 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 boom. So what do you think? Missy will get better. She's a jock. They always get better. They are indestructible. Put a little bit of whiskey in her and she'll be fine. Roger that, Amalga. Yep. We'll turn the heating on then. And don't forget, caffeine and nicotine and alcohol will thin your blood. So anyway, who has already got all their presents ready? And also, I've been waiting for you guys to get hold of me in regards of what stories you want me to read. You know. Is the music too loud or excuse me? Is it too loud? Not loud enough? Andrea, hi. All the presents are wrapped. So who is looking forward to, chilling out for Christmas with each other? There you go. Sorry about that. I muted myself and didn't realize I did it. My bad. I'm sorry. Come back, everybody. It's all good. Yeah. Christmas is Christmas, and everyone takes it a different way, Nick. It still doesn't mean you're going to be treated differently. You're still going to get treated exactly the same way. Nah, humbug. SMN, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? It's good to see you. Once I was a small little boy, I wanted Christmas present and a toy, and no one gave me anything. So I walked in down the shop and went, "Hi, can I have some ink?" Turned around and said to me, "Hang on a little bit, wee short." Mum came through the hallway. Yeah, that's too loud. Oops. There you go. So, anyway, so this is basically for you guys to hang out, talk amongst yourselves, and just basically chill out. I'm going to do this for the next few days. Like I said, there's going to be two different streams, but one is definitely for definitely going to be one for the members only because I've got some news coming up, and I'd rather give that to people first, and then obviously it will get put out to the public, well, to everyone else. But then again, we do have people who, um, yeah. Anyway, it's Christmas time. I'm not going to be negative. No, absolutely not. SMN must be using his cell phone because he's really said hi to every single person in this. That's nice. I like that. Well done, man. Much appreciated. Can you imagine being on the phone and ding, 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 ding? Yeah, yeah. There's a couple of choices I've decided. Yeah. So it's going to be an interesting one. But we're just going to chill out. We're just chilling out. It's just chill out stream. No negativity, no drama. Uh, Other people can sit on doing. Other people who are insecure can go and do that, but not here, not today. Not insecure, but you know what I mean. Yeah, all those rascals. Boom, 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 boom. And I appreciate everyone being here. Um, like I said, you guys can talk amongst yourself, or we can have a conversation or something like that. It's going to be like who was it? Someone a while back went, "Oh no, if you don't talk about anything, if you don't talk about Otter Creek and stuff like that, you're not going to get the views, or you're not going to get the." I don't care about that. That is not priority. My priority is you guys, to support you guys, and I don't care what people's opinion is. If I'm going to sit here and just let this sit, I just sit here silently. I probably might do that. You never know. You probably might get a stream where I won't say a thing. This I will actually just open the door. You can come in. You can chill out. You can sit here, talk amongst yourself. I don't care if there's one person here or 100 people here. This is for you guys. Yeah, my cat's asleep. Some people are probably might going through a phase, and this is why I'm doing it. This is why I'm doing it. Excuse me, I just coughed into the mic. I do apologize for that. That's a fact. And by the way, the picture you're looking at was created by Amago. Exactly, Paul. Exactly. This is why I did this. This is why I'm doing it today. I'm going to do one again tomorrow. And then I am 1 minute today, tomorrow. I would say tomorrow I'll probably might do one, and then on the 23rd, I'm going to do a members only, and then on the 24th, which is Christmas Eve. No, it's Christmas night. No, wait a minute. Yeah, see what happens. The night before Christmas, so you do. Oh yeah, I mean, if you want me to, Tammy, if you want me to read the night before Christmas again, I'll be more than happy to do that. I'll be more than happy to do that. Hey, Stephen Farr, how you doing? Good to see you. Glory Bird, good to see you too. Welcome to the stream. Find yourself a seat, chill out, get you some eggnog, go and sit in front of the open fire and just chill and relax. Talk amongst yourselves. Welcome to my homely homely bird thing. Yeah. Actual fact, I'll leave you guys alone for a second. I'm going to go and put the kettle on. You see, you know what makes me laugh is that when you're not talking about negativity or you're not, I mean, there's so much. There is so much I want to say. And there is so much over the last year, even last year, you know, there's so much I wanted to say and so much I could prove and so much that would have caused a lot of waves across the board with quite a few people. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to let people destroy themselves. Christmas is, but when it comes to Christmas, there's a lot of people out there who struggle. There's a lot of people out there who are alone and have been through things. And this is why one of the reasons is this is one of the reasons I do this. And I will read a story. You know. One thing I can say, in the last 12 months, I've met quite a few people, and a lot of them are very nice people, genuine nice people. I mean, from how I've come across, I can't even talk. When you don't want to talk. Hi, Stephen Rambo. How you doing, bud? Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. Fancy music. Very nice. Haven't you heard this one before? Haven't you heard this one? I don't know what it is. Christmas music, darling. Christmas music, yes. Okay. Am I still banned from the kitchen? Yeah. God dang it. Not even my shadow will let. Oh, okay then. Well, if I'm not allowed to do that, how do I get a coffee? Yeah, so basically, if I get a little bell going ding 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 ding. Yeah, it's a kind of start coming. Love you, baby. Yeah. Sorry about that. Good. On the first day of Christmas, the true Lord brought to me 150 cow. Two grenades, one nasty cow. On the fourth day of Christmas, the true Lord said to me, on the 2 grenades, one empty tank, and a 50 caliber. On the seventh day of Christmas, the true Lord said to me, one nuclear bomb. Sorry. It just said, hello, Lady Spawn. Hello. Yeah, she said hello back. Wow. Melody. One tank, one leopard, two, and a joint. Yeah. Yeah, so ding, ding, ding. It's like, I'll go from hello, it's Spawn Trooper to it's me, my precious. We want it now. Uh-oh, Timothy's here. Stand by your beds. Navy's here. Hello, Janet. Welcome. Greetings and salutations. Dee doo doo bee doo bee doo boo. Do 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 do. Boo boo boo. Oh, I hate this song. I hate this one. Malin, my dearest, welcome to the stream. Good evening. See, I didn't miss you this time, did I? Good evening, chat. Fun, nice to see you all again. Rolls and getting drunk. Okay. Like I said, guys, you talk amongst yourselves. You don't have to wait for me. I'll just sit here and, Funny enough, and you find it strange that not nothing. Oh, yeah. Well, here's what I'm going to be doing. I've been busy doing stuff. Obviously, my gaming is going to start. I did forget. Well, to be honest with you, the other day on Friday about the Superstore stream, I don't know. Um, I just, how can I put this? To be perfectly honest with you, um, I just wasn't in the mood. So I do apologize for not streaming on Friday, but I was not in the mood. I just didn't want to. I had other things that I needed to concentrate on. I needed other things to do, and yeah, real life has to come first. So, what's everyone got planned for Christmas then? What are your plans? Are you going to be spending time with family, with friends? And here's the thing: if you're going to be alone, let me know. And if I have to do a stream, I'll do a stream just for you guys, so you can come in and you can chill out, just like what you're doing today, was just a chill out stream. And in fact, hang on a minute, 1 second. Let me just do this for a second. I need to find a Christmas picture. Let me find a little Christmas picture. Oh, wrong one. There you go. There you go. Not sure if this will work, but that one. There you go. We'll do that one. There you go. Yeah, not that. Hopefully this will work. There you go. There you go. How's that? There you go. You'll be here. Bless you, I'm going. You'll be family, Heidi. Good. Cynthia, Fiery. Hi, how you doing? EMS, welcome. Oh, yep. Whoa. Why is it? There you go. So anyway, yeah. So what? So we got. Wait a minute. Let me write this down. Okay. Okay, so we got night. Or do you mean 'twas the night before Christmas? The night before Christmas. Twas the night before Christmas. Wait a minute, have I got that one? Hang on a minute, let me fix this shit. Yeah, it does work, but we are going to do this. We're going to do this. Where am I? Would you guys want me to read? Oh, let me try this. No, not that one. No, not yet. Would you guys want me to read a story tonight? Would you like me to do that? Hmm? Would you like me to read a Christmas story tonight? I'll be on my own as my boy will be with his uncle. Well, you know, you do what you want to do, Cynthia. You don't have to. You do what you ever want to do. Would you guys want me to read you a little Christmas story that we'll then carry on over the next couple of days? Okay. All right, let's get cracking, shall we? Well, let's start this from the beginning. Okay, you ready for this? This is it's called Tiny Tim, and it's a classic one. Okay. So the story is called Tiny Tim. There was once a man who did not like Christmas. His name was Scrooge, and he was a hard, sour-tempered man of business, intent only on saving and making money, and caring nothing for any more or anyone. He paid the poor, hard-working clerk in his office as little as he could possibly get the work done for, and lived as little as possible himself, alone in two dismal rooms. He was never merry or comfortable or happy, or he hated other people to be so. And that was the reason why he hated Christmas. Because people will be happy at Christmas, if they possibly can. Well, it was Christmas Eve, a very cold and foggy one, and Mr. Scrooge, having given his poor clerk unwilling permission to spend Christmas Day at home, oh my, locked up his office and went home himself in a very bad temper. After having taken some gruel, as he sat over a miserable fire in his dismal room, he got into bed and had some wonderful and disagreeable dreams, to which we will leave him whilst we see how Tiny Tim, the son of his poor clerk, spent Christmas Day. The name of his clerk was Bob Cratchit. He had a wife and 5 other children besides Tim, who was a little weak and a delicate little cripple, gentle and patient and loving, with a sweet face of his own, which no one could help looking at. It was Mr. Cratchit's delight to carry his little boy out on his shoulder to see the shops and the people, and today he had taken him to church for the first time. Whatever has got your precious father and your brother Tiny Tim? Explained Mrs. Cratchit. His dinner all ready to be dished up. I've never known him to so late on Christmas Day before." "Here he is, mother," cried Belinda. "And here he is," cried the other children, as Mr. Cratchit came in, his long comforter hanging 3 feet from under his threadbare coat. For cold as it was, the poor clerk had no top coat. Tiny Tim was perched on his father's shoulder. How did Tim behave?" asked Mrs. Cratchit. "As good as gold and better," replied the father. "He told me, coming home, that he would hope that people in church who saw he was a cripple would be pleased to remember on Christmas Day who it was who made the lame to walk." "Bless his sweetheart," said the mother in a trembled voice. Dinner was waiting to be dished up. Mrs. Cratchit proudly placed a goose upon the table. Belinda brought in the apple sauce, and Peter the mashed potatoes. The other children set chairs, Tim's as usual close to his father's, and Tim was so excited that he rapped the table with his knife and carried "hurrah" after the goose came the pudding, all ablaze, with its sprig of holly in the middle, and was eaten to the last morsel. Then apples and oranges were set upon the table, and a shovelful of chestnuts on the fire, and Mr. Cratchit served around some hot sweet stuff out of a jug as they closed round the fire and said, "A Merry Christmas to us all, my dears. God bless us. God bless us, everyone," echoed Tiny Tim. And then they drank each other's health and Mr. Scrooge's health, and told stories and sang songs. Now, in one of Mr. Scrooge's dreams, on Christmas Eve, a Christmas spirit showed him his clerk's home. He saw them all, heard them drink to his health, and he took special note of Tiny Tim himself. How Mr. Scrooge spent Christmas Day we do not know, but on Christmas night he had more dreams, and the spirit took him again to his clerk's poor home. Upstairs, the father, with his face hidden in his hands, sat beside a little bed, on which lay a tiny figure, white and still. Tiny Tim died because his father was too poor to give him what was necessary to make him well. "You kept him poor," said the dream spirit to Mr. Scrooge. The father kissed the cold little face on the bed and went downstairs, where the sprays of holly still remained about the humble room, and taking his hat and went out with a wistful glance at the little crutch in the corner as he shut the door. Mr. Scrooge saw all this, but wonderful to relate, he woke the next morning feeling as he had never felt in his life before. "Why am I as light as a feather, and as happy as an angel, and as merry as a schoolboy?" he said to himself. "I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, and here's a Happy New Year to all the world." Poor Bob Cratchit crept into the office a few minutes later, expecting to be scolded for it, but his master was there with his back to a good fire, and actually smiling, and he shook hands with his clerk, telling him heartily he was going to raise his salary, and asked quite affectionately after Tiny Tim. "And mind you make up a good fire in your room before you set to work, Bob," he said, as he closed his own door. Bob could hardly believe his eyes and ears, but it was all true. Such doings as they had on New Year's Day had never been seen before in Cratchit's home, nor such a turkey as Mr. Scrooge sent them for dinner. Tiny Tim had his share too, for Tiny Tim did not die, not a bit of it. Mr. Scrooge was a second father to him from that day. He wanted nothing, and grew up strong and hearty. Mr. Scrooge loved him, and well he might, for was it not Tiny Tim who had unconsciously, through the Christmas dream spirit, touched his hard heart and caused him to become a good and happy man? The end. There you go. So if you got any other stories, or let me know, and I'll try to read it. And there you go. So you never heard that version before. All right then, Marlene. You take care of yourself, my dear. Wrap yourself up warm. Eat hot chocolate, hot cocoa, and also apparently, if you put some hot cocoa into your coffee, it helps as well. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's true or not. Like I said, it's not going to be a long one today. Just one where you can feel comfortable. You're not sitting at home alone. So, like I said, talk to amongst yourselves. And oh yeah, here we go, adverts. Yeah, I don't know, but still, if the music's too loud, let me know and I'll turn it down. And Marlon, you take care of yourself. Make sure you wrap yourself up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wow. Merry Christmas to the two people who put the thumbs down. Merry Christmas to you and all the best for the new year. Thank you so much for your spirited input, and I just want to show you I love you much. Thank you. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for showing your true self, and I forgive you. You take care of yourself. And remember, life is way too short. So, again, thank you so much. And here's the thing, I could be complaining about it, I could be doing anything about it, but you know what? It shows me that there are spirits out there who definitely need the love they have never received. So if you want that support and that love and that respect, then come on in. Come and say hello. You're welcome. It's Christmas time. Time to be jolly and happy. And it's also the time to forgive. What happens in the new year is what is complete different matter. But right now, it just proves that no matter what, it could be birthdays, Christmases, funerals, anything. Yeah, this shows your character. And you know what? You're still giving input to my streams, so thank you for that. And it's a shame really, because a few years ago, basically, when you hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, it will actually give who hit the thumbs up and the thumbs down. Because it was another way of YouTube, trying to network people. So God bless you. Exactly. The thing is, we've got a lot of Scrooges out there, which is unfortunate. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I get the view, you're giving me the view hours and everything else, but it's Christmas. If you're going to be hateful around Christmas, then maybe that's probably why, you don't have what it takes I'm still going to sit here, enjoy the stream. I'm still going to interact with people in here. I don't care if there's one, like I said, I don't care if there's one person in here or 1,000 people in here. It's about the interaction. And I know who it is. Yeah, I definitely know who it is. And I just wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you all a Merry Christmas. I really do. And I wish you all good tidings, and I hope that that in the future that what you've wished for comes true. Because you see, I'm not a hateful person. That's where you fail. So Merry Christmas to you. DK Lucas, hi. Hi, Daniel. Good to see you, buddy. It's been a while since I've seen you. I hope you're doing well, my friend. My word, I haven't seen you for a while. I was wondering where you got to. I hope you're doing well. And it's good to see you. Absolutely brilliant to see you, buddy. And I just want to add one more thing. A big shout out to everybody for excuse me, for the subscriptions, for the membership subscriptions. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. Don't have to do it, but I really do appreciate it. And from what I've gathered, we have 78 members. So welcome to the troop, to everybody. But like I said, in the new year, things are going to be different. Because I'm going to make a request. Exactly. Merry Christmas to the Grinches as well. Hey, wait a minute. What? Ah, the Nutcracker. And by the way, this music is all from YouTube. What I'm playing in the background is all YouTube music. And Tammy, welcome again. I can remember when I was I can't remember. Oh God, this is going back years. Can anyone remember the film Fantasia? Anyone remember that? Kathy Stewart, welcome. Welcome, Kathy. Audio Coffee. My good God, good to see you. I haven't seen you here for a while. Good to see you. The only game, like I'm definitely looking forward to Docked, because it has grabbed my fancy, that game. Yeah, so yeah, but anyway, Merry Christmas to Audio Cafe and Kathy. Welcome to stream. Oh, right, okay. Well, we'll try to avoid. I appreciate, we'll try to avoid that tonight, but I bet you have. I don't know what. I've got another story that I wanna read. So how is everyone doing today? Start. Well, like I said, this is if you guys can always welcome to come and hang out here if you want, right? But what I do ask for is no negativity. That's all I ask, and respect each other and just chat with each other. You know. And I know for some people it's going to be difficult. That's why I'm doing this. Yeah, Fantasia. That was one hell of. I mean, that was how long was that for? That was 4 hours, wasn't it? 3 hours or something. Yeah. And sorry that you had to go through that audio coffee. And it's good to see Daniel though. Very good. Yeah, I know some games have been. Uh-oh, a lot of tying going on together. Oh, here we go. Shoelaces are getting tied together. So I wonder how. I wonder who's going to be receiving coal. Excuse me. I bet. But the thing is, audio. At least now, you can talk about it. But again, sorry that you had to go through that. And like I said, everyone is welcome here. There's no, as long as everyone respects each other, and sticks to the basic rules, all is good. All is good. Yes. And I tried to, yeah. So yeah, so that's a definite. That's definite. Call my neighbors, given my have. Well, that's good. That's good. That's a nice thing to do. That is a nice thing to do. Yeah. I mean, I've got a couple of friends. Like each Christmas, they sort of like travel around to different. I mean, there's a big thing going on. Where is it? Where are the? I think it's Darlington. A friend of mine lives in Yorkshire, and they're doing a big thing. A lot of the veterans and a lot of serving members of the armed forces are doing like a round robin to help out like people who are homeless, and they're going to like night shelters and stuff like that. Because a lot of the sleeping bags, the old sleeping bags, they're now no longer used. So basically, instead of like binning them and that, what they do, they get them all dry cleaned, and then what they do, they hand them out. because now the British Army have got a different sleeping system. Before, years ago, it used to be a sleeping bag used to be full of feathers, duck feathers. So if you're allergic to chickens or ducks, that was fun. Well, you just look after yourself. Also, audio. My God, audio. Hi, Chris. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not snowed yet. Touch wood, it snows soon. So, Audio Cafe, how you been doing anyway? Besides that, it's good. Sorry for the cough. Damn it. Oh, 1 second. What the hell? But like, I appreciate everyone being here. But I've got obviously, there's going to be a couple of things. Either tomorrow, actual fact, you know what? I'll either do it tomorrow or Tuesday. I don't know yet, but there's going to be a members only. So if you are members, so there's going to be a little bit of announcement, and maybe by what I'm about to say in that announcement may shoot myself in the foot. There's certain things that I think need to be said. Okay. I can remember. I'll tell you a little freaking horror story. All right, just before Christmas Eve, right, they decided to go on exercise in Salisbury Plain. Years ago, this was. And none of us thought. We all thought it was going to snow because it snowed just before. But then we had rain. So went on exercise. We went into Harbour area, got into our bashes, and got into our trenches and that and everything else. Dug a couple of trenches, and I had this one guy with me. He was probably like 5'1", 5'2". He was a short ass, and we got into the location, and I turned around to him and I said, "We need to do a drain off." He went, "Oh no, that's all right." I said, "Mate, we need to do a drain off because if it rains, this freaking thing's going to fill with water." And he went, "No, it's all right." Yeah. I'm like freaking out. We're both asleep. I wake up because I'm like feeling wet. And luckily I had my weapon inside my bivy bag. I always put it in my bivy bag. And I put my hand down and it was wet. And I didn't give a shit then. I turned my red torch on and basically the water, Hero, thank you so much. The water went up to his neck. I literally had to grab him, wake him up and grab him. thank you so much for that generous Chris. I really appreciate it. So we have 5 new more peasants with us. That's good. So welcome to the peasantry. There, Nevis. Maybe not. Welcome to the peasantry. Galaxy Gamer, welcome to the peasantry. Calmon, welcome to the peasantry. And Sylvia Rodley, welcome to the peasantry. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that was freaking nightmarish. In the end, we did. But I mean, the coldest I've ever been on exercise was in Canada on the prairie. That was richly freezing, and like it gets cold on there, and then you got the wind chill. Yeah, talk about freezing your nuts off. That's fact. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And to all the people outside and everyone who's received, who people think. Here's one thing: people think, oh, there are people lurking outside because they got members. No, it goes. What happens when you gift 5 memberships? It just goes for your subscribers randomly. So maybe not. Welcome. I like maybe not. Merci beaucoup, Chris. Yeah. Yes, but that was an excess cheese. Yeah. And funny enough, right? I mean, it wasn't just us, but there was a couple of other people went through it as well. And our kit was absolutely fucking smashed. It was gopping. But luckily, yeah, we had like waterproof inner bags inside our Bergens and everything. So everything that we had was waterproofed anyway. But I tell you one thing: but when we got back into camp, we didn't even bother going into the block. We just got like a hose out and just hosed all the gear out outside. And then we were like got told, oh yeah, you need to go back in the field for 1 more week. Was it 4 days to play enemy? Oh, and then we got out. It was what time did we leave camp? About 3 o'clock in the morning because they wanted the first attack to happen at dawn. And we were all like sort of bashed up and everything. And they just went, right, just get your heads down. We'll wake you up. We'll have a quick brief, and then off we go. Yeah, okay. Then went to sleep. Woke up with 1 foot of snow, and we just left our kit there. Went and done the attack. Came back, and then by the time we finished, we literally turned our harbour area into like it was like seriously no word of a lie. It was covered in snow, and we had like an area where we had our little fire, where we'd done all our cooking and everything. And one of the drillers, one of the instructors, or one of the DS staff, got some battery operated Christmas lights. We had Christmas lights. They were brilliant. You could see us from miles away. All you saw was this glow and these Christmas lights. That was brilliant. We didn't care. We were playing enemy, so we didn't care. And believe it or not, the snow around the bivy bag or the basher, right, because it went sort of above the basher as well, it was nice and warm, put it that way. Yeah. And I can vouch that SMN went for a walk in the snow barefoot. I can vouch for that. But there's something I want you guys to hear. I want you to hear this tune. And this is a big shout out to excuse me, this is a big shout out to JK Films. And I wish him and his family and everyone a Merry Christmas. But this is from him.
Snow's on the ground, lights in the den. Holiday signal is love again. No noise, no spin. Is truth at hand? Spawn troopers here, assessing the land.
Spawn trooper brings truth to the land. Spawn trooper steady, Betty coming in command. Spawn trooper says it clear so you understand. Truth don't kneel to no one, man. Spawn trooper, the force is strong in the wolf den. Wolf den glowing, fire burning bright. Good faith talk on a winter night. Lufa trooper stand side by side. No scripts, no masks, no place to hide. Questions welcome, facts stay clean. Best damn chat you've ever seen. Not here to fight,
Not here to flex.
just honest talk.
What comes next? Some chase clicks, some chase fame. Which true? That's the game. No wrapping paper, no disguise. Just clear words and open eyes.
Turn down the feed, breathe in the calm. Even truth needs a season of balm. From late night talks to Christmas morn, stronger signals being born. So grab your cocoa, take a seat. Wolf Den family, welcome me. Spawn troopers live, the night's begun. Holiday truth for everyone.
Hear thee well, baby, great, baby, uncle. And you do it by the quit into the wrong coat.
Truth rises.
Snow's on the ground.
And there you go. That's a big shout out to JK Films. I've been trying to figure out how to. I wanted to add this to my intros. However, I can't find the other video, so I am stuck. But that's a really nice tune, and he made a few of them, and they're all really. And I really do appreciate him. Really do, and you know, and a Merry Christmas to DJ Rattus and everyone else as well. I have met a lot of people. I have met a lot of people who I could say that are genuine people out there. So a big shout out to everyone. I know some people may not agree or don't like, the fact that I say it as it is, but one thing you need to get used to: I'm not going to change for nobody. Tammy, did I ever mention when was it? We did the Medman in Canada, and that's what we call the yacht. It's Medman, and I can remember waking up and I literally had something on my fucking stomach, sort of groin area, and it turned out to be because the thing is, on the prairie there were two types of different snakes. You had a venomous one and non-venomous one. But luckily, I didn't have. It took one of the guys to actually get rid of the fucking thing. But yeah, I've come across them. Kim, hi there, sweetheart. Yeah, I've come across the snakes and the different versions of snakes and badgers, not gophers. Oh, you Bennett. Gophers. Yeah, because we were near Medicine. At there's a place called Batters, British Army Training Unit, Suffield, and the town or a little town down there is called Suffield. It's sort of like towards the prairie, and then you go down the highway, you get to Calgary, go the other direction, go west, you go into the Rocky Mountains, Banff, Edmonton, and all that place there. Yeah, I know that place very well. Yeah. Hey David, how you doing, mate? David. You asked me earlier on if my daughter is going to be with us Christmas. Yes, of course she is. This time, yes. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. So to all the negative people out there, to all the haters and everyone else, okay, I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you all good tidings. I wish you all positiveness, and I hope that you spend quality time with yourself, with your family, and everyone else, regardless of who you are, regardless if I like you or not. Okay, I do hope you have a good Christmas because that's the way I rock. And hopefully next year, some of you will be sitting in prison. Sorry, I had to say that. What's nice, David? Oh, sorry. Yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah, that is nice. You know, we have a very very good close relationship. We do. And I've got a lot of friends who, I've got family all around the world. That's a good point. I need to get a hold of my uncle and aunt in Australia. Yes. I wonder if they've been released on good behaviour. I'm joking. Oh God, I hope he doesn't hear this. Yeah. He'll be like, oh, really? Kathy, thank you so much. And the same goes to you, my darling. To you and and to all. And don't get me wrong. I'm doing this so you guys can chill out and chat with each other. But don't get me wrong. I can say it as it is if I have to. That's for sure. Yeah. And by the way, if you're looking for Christmas music, go and have a look in the description. I'll put the link to this one here. Ah, yeah. So if you guys want me to read some stories and you got places, links, or where I can find to read the story, I will read Was the Night Before Christmas again, if I can find it again. I definitely will reread that one again. And I'll find, like, obviously Tiny Tim, I'll read that one again because obviously some people probably missed that. But what I'll do, I'll spend one evening reading the stories. Like, so we'll have 2 or 3 stories. Okay. And that'll be either tomorrow or the day after. Oh, you're from the Hat, are you? Nice. Is that? Oh, wait a minute. There used to be a club near the trails. Actual fact, let me hang on a minute. Let me just do something. I need to, because I remember the fucking exact location. Right. Okay, so I remember that. Let's. Okay. Right, so that's where. Where's the rail tracks here? 1 second, guys. You do what you need to do. All right, I knew. Wait a minute. There's Redcliffe. There's Suffield. That's it. That's the place. That's where we stayed, Ralston. That was the small place. And have they got rid of it now? No, that can't be. No, there you go. because we had to, yeah. So you walk. Now, if you look at oh my God, looking at that place. I remember that place. That goes out. That's the rattlesnake there. That's the rattlesnake. That's. Oh, they got rid of the jet. No, did they? Shit, they did as well. That's where the jet was. That's the main road there. There's a rattlesnake. That's called a rattlesnake, that one. The reason they call it rattlesnake is because of fucking the amount of accidents that you used to have there. Yeah, circ office there. Can't believe they got rid of that. Oh no, it's not. It's there. No, they got rid of it. Bastards. Oh well. My daughter, Paul, is a veterinarian. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's Ralston. Right, come down here, drive down the highway, going towards Medicine Hat. There's the Dragonfly. Where's that? There used to be a brothel, right? You could see there used to be a brothel when you came into Medicine Hat. If it's still there, or was it like a gentleman's club or whatever you want to call it? Saskatchewan Drive. No, it wasn't that one. You come down here, drive here. Right, there's the rail. That used to be the railway. So that's the railway. There used to be a bar down here. City Medicine events now. Oh, here we go. Right, it was on the South Railway Street. Because the nightclub or the club we used to go into was. Oh, it's not there anymore. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah. So it was either on 4th Street or 3rd Street because there was that building there and there should be a bar right there. Let me have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, so that's going up. Oh shit, it's right there. That's it. River Beat. Oh, they changed it into a bookstore. What the fuck? Really? Well, yeah, it's a bloody bookstore now. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it was right opposite the rail tracks, right there. And they've closed that place down. Yeah, that place is closed down. There it is, right there. It was on 3rd Street, the last building. Wait a minute, on South Railway, 3rd Street and South Railway Street. There's a building there that is no longer open. That's where that's what we used to call the sandpit, because it had like a restaurant and it'd have like a bar on top, but you could walk down the stairs and you're going down into the strip club or the strip bar or or pole dancing, whatever you want to call it. Oh my god, was it this one? Is it this one? No, it can't be. Oh my word, they've changed. It's changed. Oh yes, yeah, it's definitely changed. God, that brings back so many fucking memories. That brings back so many bloody memories. All right, let me catch up on chat. Yes, I'm from Spawn. David Flex, Spawn's daughter is a vet. Yeah, so I'll take 4 sugar. Bloody hell, someone takes a lot of sugar in theirs. No, it was quite funny actually, because like I can remember when this was like mid-90s, and it was the first time we were ever there. So what we did, we sort of walked around in groups of 2, 3, and like we went in there, and I'm sitting upstairs, and I thought, God, I'm a bit chin strapped, so I want to have some food. So yeah, they probably have, and basically the upstairs was like to the left. When you walked in there, the doorman were there. When you walked to the left, there was a bar, just a normal like bar. To the right, you walked through a door, then down some steps, and then you were in like a chippy, basically where you can get burgers and chips and stuff. And when you walk back out into the actual main area, you could walk down the stairs, and then you'd pay. You just walk in, and basically right in the middle of the room, they had this big platform with a pole, and then you'd get, obviously you'd get ladies who would dance around the pole, and you could, what they used to call the dollar coins in Canada, they used to call them loomies or loonies or loomies or loonies, I think they were. And you get some of these fuckers, they would sit, because you could sit right up against the platform, and then you have a little alleyway, and then you could sit behind. And some of these sick fuckers, what they would do, they would heat the loonies up, and then they would throw them into the ladies' nether regions, and it was it was interesting. But I only went there a few times. But I found a bar a bit further down the road, and the reason I remember where it was is because it was right opposite the rail tracks, and that's why I know exactly where it is. And I just went on my own, walked in there, and nearly got into a fight with some people, because they were saying, "Oh, I'm Australian," and I was going, "No, I'm not fucking Australian, you cheeky prick." "Yes, you are," and I went, "No, I'm not." And they went, "Well, we know what Australians sound like." I said, well, "Obviously, you fucking don't, because if I was Australian, you could even tell from what region I'm from." And they went, "Oh well, all Australians sound like that." I said, "So basically, anyone who speaks English without a freaking R, or it doesn't say A at the end of the sentence, right? They're Australian, are they, anyway?" And he went, "Oh, are you trying to be funny?" And I went, "No, if I was trying to be funny, I'd tell a joke, and you'd be part of that joke." And he went, "Oh man, you want to step out, you want to take it for any further?" And I went, "Dude, take the best shot, because that's the only one you're going to get." And then the woman behind the counter went, "No, go on, yeah. Do you want a drink?" And I said, "Yeah, I was actually about to order a beer." And she gave me like what do you call it, a bottle. And I went, no, I want a jug of beer. And she went, "Oh, right, okay." And I think the jug of beer at that time was about $5, $6, $7 or so. And it came in I think it was a liter jug, I think, if I can remember correctly. But the jug was plastic, and they'd give you like a small glass. And I just picked up the jug, walked back to where I was sitting, and I started drinking out the jug. And they all started looking at me going, what the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, what does it look like? I'm enjoying a beer. And they went, you poured a beer out of that into a glass. And I went, yeah, that's for you simple mortals, yes, but for someone like me, we drink out of these jugs because you go to Germany or you go to Bavaria, there's a place called München. München is a Bavarian town, and just south of München, there's a place called Augsburg, or it's near Munich. And they have, each year they have, they have two celebrations there. They have like Schützenfest and then Oktoberfest. And the proper Oktoberfest, they've got these jugs, and they weigh about 2 kilos empty. And then when you've got the beer in them, yeah, and I think it's about 2 liters of beer. So yeah, and in them days when I had a drink, I made sure that I had a good drink. That's why, I find it funny that I haven't drank for over 24 bloody years and plus. Anyway, so I was sitting there, I had the first jug, and then I walked back, and the woman by the counter, she went, I'm not even going to bother giving you a glass. And I was like, nah. And, she gave me another jug, and I walked back over. And this time, the guys who were accusing me of being Australian, they sort of like walked away because they realized that the more I was drinking, the more I was paying attention to them. And I don't think they liked the fact that I was literally looking at him and I wasn't blinking at all. I was just looking at him. I was like, wait, to be honest with you, I was wanting them to go hands on. Loonies, there you go. I thought I did say loonies or woonies, or yeah. And I, to be honest with you, I really wanted them to go hands on because they were fairly big guys. I'd have had some fun. But then again, I would have taken I would have gave the armed forces there a bad name. So I just sort of like used my mouth instead of any. And in the end, like, because they had the bar, when you walked in, the bar was like sort of on its own. It was like a corral, so to speak. And then on the left, it was open. And then on the right, the big dance floor, they had a stage with chicken wire in front of it. Still can't figure out what that was about. And they had like straw shit on the ground. And depending on what shoes you got on, you go in there, you go fucking ice skating. But it was fun. I really got to know a lot of decent people, and basically, and then I realized I went, shit, I got to get back. And the thing is, to take a taxi, I think it's about 10 miles. Well, I can't remember. I think it's about 10 miles. And you just drive down this highway, and you go from Redford, Suffield, and that, and you end up in Meda. It takes about 15, 20 minutes to get there. And I was like, shit. I had British money on me, but I sort of slowly ran out of Canadian dollars. And I was like, oh, right, well, I need to get cracking. And they went, why? And I said, well, I need to get back to camp. And by the time I get back to camp, I'll have about 4 or 5 hours sleep. And then they went, where are you staying? And someone in the background went, he's in Suffield. He's in that brick camp. And then this woman was very kind to go, yeah, no, I'll take you. I was like, hey, stranger danger. And she was really genuine. She basically, gave me a lift. We went to her house first. I met her husband, and they were having dinner. And so basically, we ended up having dinner. I ended up having dinner with her and the family. And then he said, "Oh, I'll drop you off." And I went, "Look, I don't care who drops me off as long as I get there." And she was like, yeah, you can take him. And I felt like a freaking piece of package, like a package that was being delivered. At one stage, I thought they were going to start arguing. And she gave me a lift. She gave me a card with her number and the husband's number. And basically, while I was there, every time we had R&R, we had a chance to go downtown, I'd phone her up or phone him up, say, what you doing tonight? And they went, nothing. I said, oh, can I come down? And they went, yeah, we'll come pick you up in about half an hour. All right. Yeah, it was brilliant. I spent most of my time, there was only a couple of times where we all had to go out as a collective, but I spent most of my time in the back garden eating Canadian food and drinking beer and hanging out with Canadians. Great, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. No, with me, audio, I'm not scared of saying this, but if I drink, it's Hulk smash. That's why I don't drink. And also, it's a waste of money as well, because yeah, if you have a sociable drink, I mean, if we were all in a bar right now and we were all chilling out and having a chat and all that, I probably might have I'll probably might have like a beer, a sociable beer. That beer would last me probably an hour to 2 hours. I would drink it very slowly, and then I'd go on to like Coke, not Coke, not that type of Coke, the Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper, something like that. But yeah, and then basically the rest of the night I'll be drinking soft drinks. I don't have to drink alcohol to rip a bar apart or have a nice good punch up. Yeah, I probably might feel it a little bit more than if I'm not. But yeah, I don't need alcohol to do that. I don't need Dutch courage. That I can assure you of. And also, it made me a lot of money as well. When we were back over it, back in the UK, it was like, oh, we need a duty driver. We need someone to drive. All right, I'll drive for you. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, but it costs you. Do fucking what? I said it'll cost you. It's £10 a head. Yeah, 12 people in a minibus. That made me a lot of money. That did, because at the end of the day, they'd phone you up. Oh, I'm having it. All right, well, yeah, okay, I'll come pick you up. And the thing is, it's not £10 a head. It's £10 a head each way. So they'd like give me 20 quid for the night, and I'll be waiting at 4 o'clock in the morning. They'd phone me up. Oh, come pick us up. I'll go and pick them up. The only thing I didn't do is take strangers. Like if one of the lads ended up pulling that night, I'd go, no, you need to get a taxi, fella. I'll take you back, but I'm not taking that person back because they're not insured. Oh, okay then. Yeah, saves you right. Should have thought before that. I usually just like drive. I haven't drank in 250 years. Holy shit, you're old. I'm joking. Social drinking isn't like a session where you're drinking a pint every 15. That's Paul, that mate. I used to drink like a fish. And the thing is, alcohol never used to affect me in the way it did affect other people. But by God, I became very, very observant. I don't know. It's really weird. I become very, very observant of my surroundings the more I drank. And that's why it got me in a lot of trouble, because I'd see people like do shit and I walk over and I'll go, pow. But I don't, like the thing is this is where people go wrong. If you know that you get aggressive when you drink, don't drink. Stay away from it. Yeah. And with me, it wasn't about aggression. It was just like, I'm bored. But I like that terminology, beer muscles. Yeah, the thing is, audio, that like pubs and bars and stuff like that, it used to be fun, but now, if you want to find a decent pub, then you need to look for one where the owner is old school. Yeah. Oh my God, when I stopped drinking, God, I used to get it in the neck. They used to take the piss out of me, like if it was going, oh, look at you, you fucking woofter, you're not drinking anymore, you got your girly drinks, you want a baby sham. So how would I take that baby sham and shove it so far down your throat that every time you take a poop, you'll smell nice and bluish? No, no need to be like that. Well, shut your mouth then. Here's a tissue. Well, what do you need that for? So after you take your face for a shit, you got something to wipe your mouth. Oh, funny. No, I was being serious. Yeah. But do me a favor, guys. Please, and I mean this, please do not drink and drive. Please do not drink and drive. And if you're going to get a designated driver, make sure that you look after the designated driver. If it's a family member or not, make sure you look after them. Give them a couple of bucks here or there. Get them food, and if they're sitting there, obviously you introduce them to the maitre d', or the main person in the bar, and you say, look, this person is not to drink any alcohol. Yep, not a problem. And if if you're going to be a designated driver, all right, make sure you got some sick bags in your car. Make sure that you drive at a slow speed and have air going through. All right. The problem taxi drivers don't realize, when they get drunk people in their car, they drive aggressively and they drive around bends and brake hard and stuff like that. All right. And the thing is, if you notice, all right, 99% of the time you will throw up when it gets warm. Make sure you drink water. All right, but always make sure you got a designated driver. And if you're going to drink, stay at home. If you go out to a party, always make sure you have an Uber planned, or a taxi, or get someone from a friend or a family to come pick you up, and give them something, because they're going out their way to be helping you. But it's good to see you again, gang. It's good to see you again, Galaxy. Mitch, good to see you, man. Yeah. Oh, Paul, there was, we're on lockdown. There was, where was it? There was one place. They changed completely after lockdown. They just became fucking weird, Oh, I like that one. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I appreciate that. I like the first one. I like that one. I like the second one as well. Oh God, wolves! I love wolves. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it. Okay, I'm gonna call it for the night. Keep an eye on the posts. There will be some streams, and listen, if you've got any stories you want me to read, all right, Christmas stories. All right, please go to the posts, the community post, and put the links there. Just make sure you tag me at SpawnTrooper, and then, all right, because then I can then do the research, and then we can have a fantastic evening, and I'll read a couple of stories. Probably, what day is it today? Tomorrow, we probably might. I need to get hold of my pretty to see what's going on for tomorrow. But what we'll do a couple of stories in one stream. All right. But I'm going to do a couple of streams before around Christmas, and then we're going to do one after Christmas, so people can, just come and chill out, and you can hang out, and you don't have to spend Christmas on your own. All right. And hopefully, Squid or someone will do it, because a lot of people are going to be spending Christmas Day with family. Okay. But there will be a members only stream probably tomorrow at some point. So just be aware of that. There's some updates and all that coming. And yeah. So on that note, guys, I'm going to play you another version of that ever song. I'm going to play you a different version. So wait a minute. What one did I? Yeah, play this one. So enjoy the song.
Snow's on the ground, lights in the den. Holiday signal is live again. No noise, no spin, just truth at hand. Spawn troopers here, assessing the land. Spawn trooper brings truth to the land. Spawn trooper, steady, calm, and in command. Spawn trooper says it clear, so you unsell, you understand. Truth don't kneel to no one man. Spawn trooper, the force is strong in the wolf den. Wolf den glowing fire burning bright. Good faith talk on a winter night. Lufa troopers stand side by side. No scripts, no mask, no place to hide. Questions welcome, facts stay clean. Best damn chat you've ever seen. Not here to fight, not here to flex. Just honest talk, what comes next?
Some chase clicks, some chase fame. We chase truth, that's the game. No wrapping paper, no disguise. Just clear words and open eyes. Oh.
Turn down the feed, breathe in the calm. Even truth needs a season of balm. From late night talks to Christmas morn, a stronger signal's being born. So grab your cocoa, take a seat. Wolf Den family welcome me. Spawn troopers live, the night's begun. Holiday truth for everyone.
Truth rises together. Yinny dip a bitty queer and dirty round look. Truth rises together. Yinny dip a bitty queer and dirty round look. Truth rises together. Yinny dip a bitty queer and dirty round look. Truth rises together. Truth rises together. Yinny dip a bitty queer and dirty round look. Truth rises together. Yinny dip a bitty queer and dirty round look.
Yes, and I know people miss it. I know that people miss it. All right, so here's another one. Just hang on a minute. Let me find it for you. Let me find it for you. I have to play it. It's only fair. And you know that I'm going to do it anyway. That's if I can figure out. There you go. You know I'm going to do it. So here we go.
This one's going straight from our hearts to the boots of the Valley Knight Spawn Trooper, baby. You've got these crampons skanking in love.
This one's going straight from our hearts to the boots of the Valley Knight. Spawn Trooper, baby, you've got us skanking in love. He's got boots full of rhythm and a stare like tea, trooping through the hills humming harmony. He don't say much, but he speaks in bass, and we melt like butter when he looks our way. He swapped his shield for a velvet beat, daffodils tucked where the skanking meets. Oh, trooper, trooper, we see you glide, got us floating in lace through the countryside. We love you, Spawn Trooper, slow like honey, sweet like rain. We love you, Spawn Trooper,
slipping through our window pane.
we love you, Spawn Trooper,
Like a lemon on a lazy breeze.
you make our hearts go loopy
With your reggae melodies. There's a tambourine moon in your knapsack, boy, and your dubplate dreams feel like lemon joy. You skank on clouds, we follow slow. Your rhyming boots, you steal the show.
We'd write your name on a biscuit tin, crochet your face
Yeah,
on a
I know,
jacket
I just couldn't
pin. We'd
resist,
kiss
I'm
your
sorry.
shadow if it walked our way.
I hope that
Spawn
everyone has a
Trooper, you
fantastic
make rainy
evening.
days okay. We love you, Spawn Trooper,
Soft like fog and daffodil dew.
we love you, Spawn Trooper,
We'd skank all day just dreaming of you.
we love you, Spawn Trooper.
Socks on the line, beats in our teeth.
We are the crampin' sweet and slow,
And we love you you so eternally. They call him Spawn Trooper. They call him Spawn Trooper. They call him Spawn Trooper. We are the Grandpas. They call him Spawn Trooper.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thanks very much for being here. And on that note, yeet.
They go live every night selling drama on demand with crampons sitting on their ass and dicky on hand. Fake tears falling, oh I'm just speaking truth, while they pocket super chats and exploit the loons. Gator rolls in trying to act real cool, but he's stirring up heat, breaking all the rules. Haters in a circle, all bark, no bite, till Spawn Trooper drops and it flips on the light. Spawn Trooper, he bring truth and facts to the land. Spawn Trooper, he says the situation at hand. Spawn Trooper, is weak with this one. Deuces in the mix, spinning lies for the stream. He acts like a king, but his throne's just a meme. Dodging all the questions with a scripted phrase, trying to fool the crowd, but he's just a face. Bones Lacker's got a seat at the front of the show, putting up a front, but got nowhere to go. Guano's hiding in shadows, throwing shade in the chat. They all act tough, but Spawn Trooper's on that. Spawn Trooper, he bring truth and facts to the land. Spawn Trooper, he says the situation at hand. With this one, now the people rise, no longer blind. The lies unravel one stream at a time. Truth's not merch, it don't come in packs. And Spawn Troopers got receipts, not just attacks. He says turn off the feed, walk into the sun. This war for your mind, it's already begun. With clarity blazing like a saber so bright, he leads the way through the digital night. Spawn Troopers say, I see you playing, keeping up the show, spinning your stories, but the truth starts to flow. Your gators pull high like you're some kind of lord, but all you're doing is striking out with the faulty sword. You're no warrior, just a puppet on strings. Your fake crown don't mean a thing. The game's up now, you're out of move. Spawn Troopers here to expose your Spawn Trooper, he bring truth and facts to the land. Spawn Trooper, he assesses the situation at hand. Trooper, then he say the words, truth don't kneel to no one man. Spawn Trooper, the force is weak with this one.
Truth will rise in the end, no place for deceit.
May grim unwind, get a whole group on. The force is weak with this whole bunch.